why my voice is important. It's probably something you don't think about very often, unless there's ever been a time when you didn't have a voice. Are any of you out there Disney fans? How about you? Well, do you remember Ursula's deal with Ariel in The Little Mermaid? You know the scene. Remember? It went something like this. Oh, and we haven't discussed the subject of payment. I'm not asking for much, dear. Only a token. A trifle. You'll never even miss it. What I want from you is your voice. You've got it, sweet cakes. No more talking, singing, zip. Then she goes on to mention that body language is all you need. Perhaps, but a voice is a really important thing. I use my voice in so many different ways. My commanding voice can help me to stand up for what I believe in. My encouraging voice can help to lift people up and make them feel better. I also have a stage voice that I love to use to entertain people with. My commanding voice is the one I use when things aren't going right or when I feel I'm not being heard. I can use it to persuade people to see things differently. At the beginning of the year, I qualified to go to middle school for math, and my mom was really nervous about it. She said that middle school brought on a whole new set of worries, and she preferred to keep me here at High Point instead of allowing me to be bused back and forth every day. I really wanted to give it a try, so I used my commanding voice to tell her how I felt about it. She listened to me and finally said I could do it. I am so glad she heard my side of things because I love my math class. An old babysitter still laughs about another time I used my commanding voice with her. It was when I was only 6 years old and she was having boyfriend problems. I began to question her and make her think about things she hadn't thought of before. She said that I finally looked up at her and said, "Girls are never supposed to chase boys." She was completely surprised by that advice from a 6-year-old, but a couple of years later, when she got married, she asked me to be her flower girl and told me that what I had said that day had really made a difference in her life. There are times when people don't need advice, but they do need a friend or a cheerleader. That's when I use my encouraging voice. My favorite time to use my voice of encouragement is during swim meets. I love to swim. When I am in the water, it's really neat to have people cheering for me. And I try to remember that when I'm out of the water. We are a team and we want everyone to win. So I stand at the end of the pool and pull on my teammates. Some of the younger swimmers can barely make it across the pool. They begin to slow down and look worried, like they might not make it. But when they hear us saying, "Come on, you can do it," they light up and fight for those last few strokes they need. I think encouraging words really make a difference to others. I also have a unique voice, and in some ways, it's my favorite. It's my stage voice. When I am on stage, I get to be whoever I want. Well, maybe not whoever I want, but at least someone different than who I really am. Last year, I played an Asian female who impersonated a male soldier to save her father's life. I'm sure not Asian. I'm definitely not a man. But it sure was fun playing the part. This year, I played a very shy and awkward girl bird who was in love with an elephant. I'm not really shy. I hope I'm not awkward. And I can assure each and every one of you, I am not in love with an elephant. But I had the best time playing the part of the play. When you are on stage, you never know who is watching and how your voice can make a difference. But I hope I am making a difference to someone in the audience. Taylor Swift's voice is heard by millions of people all over the world, and she once stated the importance of her voice. She knows that people are listening and feels responsible to use her voice and words carefully. Why shouldn't we all be the same way? Somewhere out there, we all influence others.